Don't you remember when you was fucked up? Before you judge another person, before you talk about another person, before you gossip about another person, before you look down on another person, before you feel like you better than another person, before you feel like another person is less than you. Don't you remember when you was in the same situation? Don't you remember when you was broke? Don't you remember when you was fucked up? Don't you remember when you was trying to figure out life? Don't you remember when you was going through that tough breakup? Don't you remember when you lost your loved one? Don't you remember? See, it's easy to look down on other people and talk about other people and feel like we better than other people when you got everything. But what about when God takes it all away? Then who are you?
There's a will, there's a way.
Quite literally, Will Tidwell, a younger gentleman.
I wish I didn't have this big heart. People just do nothing but hurt me. Anybody can dream the dream. Anybody can have a goal, but see,
You're gonna be a neighborhood hero. You just keep shining, young king.
Hey, what's going on, man? This is Will Z Tidwell with SpeakUPZee. You're now tuned into the episode of SpeakUPZee the Podcast. Man, the podcast where we talk about real things with real people. Everything from life to business to mental health and everything else in between. Man, if you didn't get a chance to tap into last week's episode, man, where I talked about stop feeling bad for outgrowing who you used to be. And I just think that's just a real thing, because sometimes we want to start our life over. Sometimes the things we want out of life change. Sometimes the people we want to be around change. Sometimes we outgrow the people that we love. And I think we beat ourselves up just entirely too much when we start to outgrow old versions of ourselves. And I think if anything, if you're not growing, if you're not changing, if you're not evolving, that's what you should be scared of. That is what should make you nervous. Because the fact that you stayed the same your whole life. And the people in your life that claim to love you and they claim to be there for you and that are around you can't accept that and can't understand that. Now, honestly, man, they probably shouldn't be in your life anyway. So if you didn't get a chance to tap into that episode, man, please go tap into it, check it out, listen to it on all audio platforms, of course on YouTube, and let me know what you think, man. Super excited about that. Allows you to keep everything, but he still makes your life a living hell. Or life makes your life a living hell. Then what? So I need you to remember that before you judge another motherfucker. Before you look down on another motherfucker. Before you feel like you better than somebody else. Remember that life can happen to you too. And I think keeping that in the back of your mind. Again, it ain't going to help you avoid going through tough times in your life. But it will keep you humble. I think it'll keep you a lot happier too. Because it'll remind you that you are not bigger than the program. Because again, man, life can happen to you too. But you know what it made me realize too? Is that we aren't better than anybody else. We may just be going through a better season than some people. But there's also going to come a time in your life where the exact same person that you was having a better season than is going to end up having a better season than you. And see, this what's going to fuck a lot of people up is that you might still have more money than them. You might have a bigger house than them. You might have more clothes and more shoes and more material things than them. But they may be happier than you. They may be closer than their family than you are. They may become more content with this thing called life than you are. Isn't that funny? How some people can have physically more than us, materially more than us, but we're not happy as them. Or rather, they can have more than us, but we happier than them. Isn't that funny? So don't ever think that you just better than nobody. No, you just going through a better season than them. But no matter how you try to avoid it, no matter how you try to, get around it, and life gonna happen to you too. I think sometimes life make us lose sight of that. And you want to know why? It's so easy for us to judge other people. Why it's so easy for us to talk about other people and look down on other people? Because when your life is going perfect and it feel like you can do no wrong, you be thinking you got life figured out. You be thinking you bigger than the program. You be thinking that just because your life is going perfect right this minute, that it's going to go perfect forever. And I'm here to tell you, another dark season in your life is coming. Now, how you deal with it and how you go through that and how you manage it, that's a whole nother conversation. But whether you like it or not, no matter whether you're humble or not, no matter if you treat people good or not, no matter if you steward all of the things that God blesses you with in the correct way or not, no matter what, another test, another trial, another tribulation is coming in your life. Life can happen to you too. And the fucked up thing about life is that sometimes you can cherish all of the beautiful things in your life. Sometimes you can do everything right. You can be compassionate towards people. You can be humble towards people. You can thank God for all of your blessings. And sometimes fucked up shit is still gonna happen to you in your life, because that's just what life is. But I think sometimes the fucked up times in our life is what makes us cherish the beautiful times that much more. Because then you realize how good and how rare those beautiful times in your life really are. And you learn to hold on to them at a whole different level, because then you realize you could easily be the one with the depression. You could easily be the one going through financial trouble. You could easily be the one that was healthy one moment and sick the next. You could easily be the one that lost your loved ones and you don't even know what happened. You could easily be the one that was in love one moment and getting broken up with the next. It's crazy. The things we judge other people for, we gossip about other people, that could easily be you. And to be honest with you, man, that's why I'm not so quick to judge and talk about other people when I see them going through rough shit in their life no more. Because the moment I be ready to judge them, the moment I be ready to talk about them, the moment I be ready to look down on them, God kind of whisper that thing in your ear and be like, all right, I can take you through the same shit. I can put you through something much worse if you don't humble yourself, if you don't remember that you are not above going through fucked up shit in your life. And it reminds you that if you don't stay humble, if you don't treat people with some type of love and some type of compassion, if you don't cherish all of the beautiful times in your life, man, that life can happen to you too. I ain't gonna lie, that kind of brings me to today's topic. That life can happen to you too. Man, it's crazy how we can be so quick to judge other people and look down on other people and talk about other people and gossip about other people. And don't get me wrong, I fell victim to that too. Because when our life is going all good and it's going all perfect and we ain't got no struggles and we ain't going through no fucked up shit, no rough shit in our life, we ain't going through no rough season, we forget about all the times that we did. The homeless person that we see on the side of the road, they weren't always fucking homeless. The person that's dealing with the mental health issues and dealing with the depression and anxiety, at one point, they might have been one of the happiest people in the world. That person that's dealing with the heartbreak and that's trying to figure out who they are and they're trying to heal again, at one point, they was in love and happy and whole. The person that's dealing with the financial trouble and they calling you and they asking for some money and they just need a helping hand right now. At one point, they might have been on top of the world. But that's the beautiful, but also the fucked up thing about life, is that one moment you can be on top and one moment you can feel like you got it all. And one moment you can feel like you got this thing called life all figured out. And almost in an instant, man, your whole fucking world can come crumbling down.
Hey, what's up? This is Will Z Tidwell with SpeakUPZee. And I just want to take a quick second just to thank you for tuning in to this latest episode of SpeakUPZee the podcast. And my only goal with this platform is to motivate you, inspire you, and educate you around all things life, business and mental health, whether it's myself or me bringing on a special guest. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. We don't ask for any type of monetary gains or anything like that. The best thing you could do for us is just like and subscribe to the channel. Until next week, we'll see y'all later. Peace.